Hi, my name's Tom. It's starting to get cold outside, so I was very excited to receive this next product to go ahead and tell you all about it. This is the COCR 2024 portable heater. It's got a lot of nice little features that you don't normally see in electric heaters. We are using this here in my daughter's bedroom. Her room is the furthest from the house furnace, so her room gets the coldest during the winter months. So we've been using this for about week and a half now, and she really likes it. I'm going to go through all the different features and kind of show you all the neat things with this heater that a lot of other electric heaters don't have. First of all, start off right off the bat here. It does have little power buttons here. There's 4 different buttons, and each button does 2 different functions. You can use these things. It's all pretty self-explanatory, but it also comes with a little remote. The remote is actually a little bit easier to use in most cases, and it works from across a room. It's fine. It's about 27 inches high. It's relatively light. It is a portable heater because it has a little handle on the back, little rubber handle you can pick up and you can move around. I will say this right now, the cord for it is relatively short, so you do want to have it near an outlet or use a heavy-duty extension cord if that's allowed in your area. Okay, let's go over some basic functions here. Right now it's turned off. It's in standby mode. It has 2 little lights right here just kind of showing it's plugged in but not actually turned on. So I'm going to go ahead and press the switch/standby button once. There we go. It goes to P1. P1 is like a low level of heat. And then on the remote, you can do all this with the buttons here. The remote's actually a little easier. I'm gonna hit gear, goes to P2. That gets a hotter temperature, kind of a higher heat. And you can tell right now, I can feel the heat coming off this immediately. There's no ramp up time. There's no great big long amount of time for it to kind of warm up. It just immediately gets hot right away. It is pretty warm. This is a metal mesh on the front. This will eventually get hot to the touch, so you do want to be careful with it. So here we are in P2, and then you can go ahead and hit the gear button one more time, and it goes to P0. Now P0, what that does is that just goes ahead and blows the fan. It turns the heat off. It will blow cool air out, and it'll kind of cool off the whole device as well. When you go to turn it off with this button again, the switch standby mode, it'll have a 30-second counter to go ahead and shut itself off after 30 seconds because it wants to cool down all the heating elements by blowing a cool air across them. Some other cool features, you can control the temperature itself. You can hit the temperature button here and it will control the temperature in Celsius. So you have to kind of know Celsius. That's why I kind of stick with the gear buttons rather. P1 and P2, just level 1 and level 2 for heat, and then 0 is just cool. There's a timer. You can go ahead and set the timer for however many hours you want to time it off. It'll kind of go for that many hours, then turn itself off. I'm just going to go back to 0 here, up to 12 hours it can go. And there's also some other cool little functions. There's also a little button called shake. What that really means, though, is it's kind of a rotation button here. There we go. I pressed it too fast. There you go. It'll actually go ahead and rotate around. It's like a 75-degree angle, and it will slowly push hot air out all around your room. We typically use this one when my daughter's in here, like doing homework or anything. Her bed is over there, and her desk is over there. She'll just kind of turn it on. It'll blow the heat across, and it kind of warms the whole room. It's a slow turn. It's not a super fast turn or anything, but it's enough to kind of really spread the heat out, and it really works well. And you hit the shake button again. Go ahead and stop it. There we go. It'll stop wherever you stop it. And then when you want to turn it off, again, we mentioned this, you press the switch standby button. And there's your counter. It'll go down to 30 seconds. So right now the heat's been turned off. It is blowing cool air. The mesh itself is still a little warm, so you still have some warm air coming out, but it is slowly getting cooler, and it cools itself down. And what that does, that preserves the heater. That goes ahead and makes it last longer, basically, so you're not cranking heat up and then immediately cooling it off. It just cools it down slowly, and then once it gets to this point, it will turn down. And I want you to notice something. It's relatively quiet. The fan does not really change speed a whole lot. And there we go, it's off, back in standby mode. If I just pick this up, hit it again, and it'll work just fine. There are some other cool features. When you have it running, look down here, check this out. There's a little button on the remote for flame. Wow, it looks cool. It's not a real flame, obviously. It's an electronic flame, but it does look pretty neat. It actually looks pretty cool. My daughter loves to have this on at night. She kind of will sit there and she'll turn off all the lights in her room and she'll read. It is not bright enough to read by. She's a reading light, but you can see it does kind of throw off some nice little glow, and it does make you feel warmer because you actually have this little heat thing here. That's kind of nice, but it's another cool feature. This other feature is actually really helpful because when you use an electric heater or during the winter time, it often gets very dry because the heat will actually go ahead and dry out the air. Your hands will crack and maybe your eyes will be a little bit dry and just your nasal passages. It's awful. Check this out. You can actually pour water into the top of this, and I'm going to pour a little bit in here. I use clean water. You do want to use either filtered water or distilled water in here. I'm going to put that top back on, and I'm going to go ahead and use a little feature here called Humidify. There we go. Now I don't know if you can see, there you go. You can see it's actually blowing out water vapor. It's a cool water vapor, but it does put water vapor into the air so that it actually takes some of that dryness out of the air and it puts a little bit of humidity into it, and it makes it nice and much more comfortable to work in. It's still hot, still heat coming out, but the air itself has more humidity in it, so you don't get that dry feeling that you normally get with other space heaters. Overall, this is a really nice space heater. It's got a lot of nice little functions. It heats up really quickly. It works really well. The remote works great. The fact that it's got a little heat light down there, a little flame light down there, as well as the humidifying function, it really does make this a kind of a versatile, portable electric heater. Again, the cord's a little short. You will need to go ahead and move it around a little bit, but once you put it down and turn it on, it will warm up a good bedroom or an office or whatnot. It is relatively quiet. It's a very steady fan, not an up and down. It's really a very nice heater. I really enjoy this. My daughter really likes it. She's so glad that her room can now be warmer during the winter time. It's just a really nice electric heater, and I highly recommend it.